rape and deportation, execution-style killings, beatings, and electrocution.
War a major topic at that conference. North Korea, meanwhile, carried out its first missile launch since New Year's Day. South Korean broadcaster NHK says the missile that landed in the Sea of Japan was likely an ICBM. In the U.S., a small community in northern Mississippi was the scene of a series of shootings that left 6 people dead. Tate County Sheriff Brad Lance says he's shocked by the shootings.
We don't have a lot of violent crime here, and this is outside the norm of anything that we've had.
He says the 52-year-old gunman, identified by authorities as Richard Dale Crum, opened fire in 3 separate locations. Among the victims is Crum's ex-wife. Lance says a motive for the shooting isn't clear.
Without being able to say this is what triggered this or this is why this happened is what's the real scary part.
Crum was taken into custody. Mark Remillard, ABC News. Authorities in California have a 28-year-old man in custody. Jamie Tran is charged with shooting and injuring 2 Jewish men outside of synagogues in the Los Angeles area in the last week. U.S. Attorney Martin Estrada says
the complaint alleged that Tran, motivated by hate, targeted 2 victims because they were Jewish or he believed them to be Jewish.
If convicted, Tran faces the possibility of life in prison. Limited operation set to resume today at Terminal 1 at JFK International Airport in New York. That handles international flights. It's been closed because of a power outage. You're listening to ABC News.
Inside a dimly lit room at the LBJ Library in Austin, Texas, a motion sensor triggers a recording, and a voice fills the room.
Suddenly, there was a sharp, loud report. A shot.
It's the voice of Lady Bird Johnson, the wife of Lyndon Johnson.
He wants to get out. There is no way out.
Lady Bird recorded her entire experience in the White House. Hours and hours of tape that almost no one has ever heard. And those tapes, they end up rewriting history. This is a story about one of the most influential members of the administration, even if we never knew it.
I wrote out for Lyndon about a 9-page analysis of what I thought his situation was.
From Best Case Studios and ABC Audio, listen to In Plain Sight, Lady Bird Johnson. Available now wherever you listen to podcasts.
2 weeks after a freight train carrying some hazardous materials derailed in eastern Ohio and officials carried out a controlled burn of some of those chemicals, residents in East Palestine are disputing claims that the water and air are safe.
The governor reporting so far samples from the Ohio River, the municipal water supply, and private wells are coming back clean.
If you get your water from a private well, you are encouraged to use bottled water until your water is confirmed to be safe. That, again, is just out of abundance of caution.
Frustration boiled over at Town Hall. Residents demanding answers. Residents grilling local officials, some complaining of health problems since the crash.
That's ABC's Mona Kosar Abdi. The U.S. military has an update on 2 of the 3 smaller flying objects that were shot down last weekend.
Crews have finished searching for debris from 2 of the smaller flying objects shot down by U.S. fighter jets over Alaska and Lake Huron, says the U.S. Northern Command. They say no debris was found. Those balloons were smaller than the Chinese spy balloon shot down off South Carolina earlier.
That's ABC's Chuck Severson. The body of international soccer player Christian Atsu was recovered from the rubble of his building in Turkey, where he was playing professionally. He scored a game-winning goal just hours before the earthquake that killed more than 43,000 people. This is ABC News.
What if I told you, in Iran, women are banned from going to soccer games?
Mom, take the ball.
For 43 years, Iranian women have fought back. Police pushed us.
Troops.
This is their story.
The joy was forbidden.
What is the meaning of that?
That is how they control you.
I'm Shimol Yai. Listen to the new 30 for 30 podcast, Pink Card. Available now.
Brian Clark, ABC News.
Does that old tractor or lawnmower have more electrical tape or duct tape holding it together than you want to admit? Well, maybe it's time to see Phil Sheehan and his staff at NC Tractor for a new Massey Ferguson tractor or mower. Massey Ferguson is a company that's been around for over 175 years. That says a lot about a company. And paired with Phil Sheehan, who's been in business for over 25 years, that says a lot about Phil and his staff. Knowledgeable about their product, and they stand behind every sale. Massey Ferguson is the last tractor you'll ever need. NC Tractor, a dependable and reliable company that'll be there after the sale. NC Tractor on Railroad Avenue in Rutherford.
It's shaping up to be a cooler day. We are going to see seasonable high temperatures this afternoon in the low to mid 50s. And once we head into tonight, temperatures will fall into the 30s. Because of a high pressure system over us, we do anticipate a lot more sunshine. Clouds are going to build in by tomorrow, and temperatures are going to be milder with the flow switching out of the south. Look for those highs in the mid 50s and lower 60s. Meteorologist Peter Sherwood in the Weather Center.
All right, thanks a lot, Peter. Right now, heading out this morning anywhere, grab that jacket. 28 degrees at WCAB, but it's going to be warming up over the next several days. For Monday, a morning low of 48, high of 68. Tuesday, morning low 52, high 68 with a slight chance of showers in the afternoon. And then Wednesday, 64 for the morning low and a high 72, and warming up to 82 by Thursday. We're going to get spoiled on this summer, spring-like weather this time of year. Right now, though, it is pretty seasonable cool, 28 degrees at WCAB. We have these death announcements at this time brought to you by Crow's Mortuary Crematory Service.
Thinking about the departure of a loved one through death is a subject we don't like to talk about. However, pre-planning or prepaying for a funeral is a consideration and responsible thing to do. With so many options available today, it's important to speak with someone you can trust and someone who can help you find a balance between the emotional, spiritual, and financial needs of your loved ones. Crow's Mortuary and Crematory is recognized as one of the best family-run funeral homes. It's a family tradition, and they know how to care for your family. Any questions you might have, they will be happy to answer. Call Crow's Mortuary and Cremation Services at 286-2304.
Terry Edwards, 45, of Forest City, passed away Saturday, February the 11th, at his residence. No formal services will be held. Harrelson Funeral Home, cremation service, serving the family of Terry Edwards. Brenda Jeanette Watson, 81, of Union Mills, passed away Friday, January the 13th, at Mission Hospital in Asheville. Eula Pete Lancaster McMahon, 84, of Mooresboro, passed away Saturday, February the 11th. Funeral service will be held 2 o'clock this afternoon, Paget and King Chapel. Burial will follow the service at the Rutherford County Memorial Cemetery. Family will receive friends from 1 until 2 o'clock. Prior to the service. Paget and King Mortuary Crematory Service, serving the family of Eula Lancaster. Sidney Ronald Snyder, 84, of Rutherford, passed away Wednesday, February the 15th. Funeral services will be held at noon this afternoon at Cooper Springs Congregational Holiness Church. Visitation will be from 10:15 until 11 o'clock, or 11:45 rather, this morning at the church prior to the service. Memorials may be made to the House of Deliverance, Bostick Sunshine Highway in Bostick. Washburn Dorsey Funeral Home, cremation service, serving the family of Sidney Ronald Snyder. James Billy Bradley, 71, of Forest City, passed away Saturday, February the 4th. Services will be held 2 o'clock this afternoon. Spindale Fellowship Holiness Church. Burial will follow Eternal Hills Memorial Park. Military honors provided by the Rutherford County Honor Guard. Family will receive friends 1 hour prior to service at the church. Harrelson Funeral Home Cremation Service, serving the family of James Billy Bradley. Louisa Price, 66, of Ellenboro, passed away Sunday, February the 12th, at hospice. Memorial service will be held 1:30 this afternoon. Pleasant Grove United Methodist Church. Family will receive friends following the service in the fellowship hall. Memorials may be made to Pleasant Grove United Methodist Church Cemetery Fund, Crow's Mortuary Crematory Service, serving the family of Louisa Price. Charles Joseph Riley III, 63, of Bostic, passed away Wednesday. Arrangements are incomplete. It will be announced by Washburn Dorsey Funeral Home. Cremation service serving the family of Charles Joseph Riley. Joshua Aaron Loing passed away February the 14th. No services are planned at this time. Eggers Funeral Home, Cliffside, serving the family of Joshua Aaron Loing. Dewey Botts, 86, of Mooresboro, passed away Wednesday. Spartanburg Medical Center. Arrangements are incomplete and will be announced by Padgett King Mortuary. Crematory service for Dewey Botts. Brian Elliott Edwards, 50, of Spindale, passed away Tuesday at his home. Family will receive friends from 2 to 4 p.m. Sunday, February the 19th, in the Fellowship Hall, First Baptist Church in Spindale. A service to celebrate his life will follow at 4 o'clock. Padgett King Mortuary Crematory Service, serving the family of Brian Elliott Edwards. Floyd Tate Jr., 85, of Ellenboro, passed away Tuesday at hospice. Services will be held 5 o'clock Monday afternoon. Harrelson Funeral Home. Family will receive friends 1 hour prior to service at the funeral home. Harrelson Funeral Home Cremation Service, serving the family of Floyd Tate Jr. Charles Chuck Riley III of Bostic passed away Wednesday. Funeral services will be held 3 o'clock Monday afternoon, Wilson Baptist Church. Visitation from 1 until 2:45 Monday at the church. Washburn Dorsey Funeral Home. Cremation service serving the family of Charles Chuck Riley III. Joseph Alley, 71, of Rutherford, passed away Wednesday, February the 15th, in hospice. Receiving of friends will be from 1 until 3 o'clock Saturday, February 25th, at McMahon's Funeral Home. Memorial service will be at McMahon's Chapel, 3 o'clock Saturday afternoon. McMahon's Funeral Home Cremation Service, serving the family of Joseph Alley. That's the obituaries that we have at this time, brought to you by Crow's Mortuary Crematory Service.
You know, there is a lot of misleading information about Medicaid eligibility. The Arledge Law Firm would like for you to know the truth. For instance, if you need a nursing home, Medicaid will take your home. That's not true. Another one is, if you transfer assets, you have to wait 60 months to qualify. Again, not true. And this big one, If you're already in a nursing home, it's too late to protect your assets. Not true, not true, not true. Call attorneys Gerald N. Willis, Kent Baldwin at the Arledge Law Firm and get free consultation and learn the truth. It's more likely than you think that you may qualify for nursing home care and not lose everything you own. It's worth a call to Arledge Law Firm at 287-3338, located on East Court Street in Rutherford.
First of all, this morning, going to the Rutherford County Sheriff's Department, Officer King. How you doing this morning, sir?
Doing good. How are you today?
I'm doing fine. What do you have for us?
In the past 24 hours, the Sheriff's Department responded to 170 calls for service. There were 13 arrests processed in the jail, and the jail currently has 167 people incarcerated. Just one incident report this morning. Amber Powell from Highway 64 in Union Mills reported a larceny of a dog. On our arrest reports, Sherry Maccabee from Freeman Road in Boston was served with a criminal summons for domestic criminal trespass. Timothy Green from Greens Drive in Ellenboro was arrested and charged with possession of drug paraphernalia, received a $500 secured bond. Beatrice Shires from Shires Road in Ellenboro was arrested and charged with possession with intent to manufacture, sell, or deliver methamphetamine, simple possession of a controlled substance, and simple possession of a Schedule 6 controlled substance, and possession of drug paraphernalia. And she received a $5,000 secured bond. Michael Ray from Boland Drive in Lake Lure was served with 2 counts of failure to appear on misdemeanor, received a $1,000 secured bond. Rosanna Pamictor from Pleasant Hill Road in Charlotte was served with a failure to appear on misdemeanor, received a $500 secured bond. Orlando Reyes Lara from Camelback Circle in Charlotte was served with a failure to appear on misdemeanor, received a $500 unsecured bond. Deshaun Phillips from East 2nd Street in Rutherford was served with a warrant for possession of a controlled substance in jail, received a $1,000 secured bond. And a Cara Sharkey from C.C. Hole Road in Rutherford was served with a failure to appear on misdemeanor and received a $500 unsecured bond. That's all we have for today.
Okay, we appreciate it. You have a safe weekend.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Farm Bureau Insurance doesn't hire celebrities to push auto coverage. We think people might like to make decisions based on service and savings, not just because that guy from that show says it's a good idea. Instead of faces you know from your TV, we offer faces you know from your neighborhood, because we're headquartered in North Carolina with local agents right in your town. That's really the only thing we want to be famous for. North Carolina Farm Bureau Insurance, helping you is what we do best.
In Rutherford County, please call 287-2428.
North Carolina Farm Bureau Mutual Insurance Company, Farm Bureau Insurance of North Carolina, Inc., Southern Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company, Jackson, Mississippi, and independent licensee of the Blue Cross and Blue Shield Association.
It's the store folks in Western North Carolina depend on. Farmer's Friend Feed, Seed, and Supply. It's like a superstore. Deer corn, $11.05 for 50 pounds. Cob corn, $10. They have plenty of deer plant supplies. Check on the lower prices on propane, $12.99 for a 20-pound tank. Mulch, gravel, rocks, and supplies for beautiful landscaping. That's available at Farmer's Friend Feed, Seed, and Supply at lower prices. Open Monday through Saturday. If you want a feed and seed store that carries so much more, including new and used farm equipment, then come on over to Farmer's Friend Feed, Seed, and Supply, 188 Whiteside Road, Rutherfordton.
Going to 911 Communications, and Melissa. How you doing, ma'am?
Good. How are you?
Doing fine. What do you have for us?
The last 24 hours, the Rutherford County 911 Communications has processed a total of 348 911 and administrative calls. These consisted of 50 for emergency medical services, 170 for the Sheriff's Office, 57 for the town of Forest City, 32 for Rutherfordton, 2 for Lake Lure, and 24 for Spindale. Under fire calls, the Forest City Fire Department responded to a motor vehicle accident, Rutherfordton responded to a motor vehicle accident, and Spindale responded to a structure fire. They were assisted by Forest City and Rutherfordton. That is all.
Okay, we appreciate it. You have a safe weekend.
Thank you. You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Jim, have you seen Henson Building Materials' newly remodeled showroom? It's gorgeous.
You mean where they have a full line of hardware and building materials for homeowners and home builders?
I mean where Jamie, Terry, and Tony, their friendly staff, treat me like family. Oh, they're so nice.
Hey, are they taking COVID precautions and have curbside service?
Of course. They're so thoughtful.
I do need some materials, but I don't think they'll fit in our car.
Oh, silly. They have professional delivery so we can get whatever I want.
Henson Building Materials, 177 Duke Street in Forest City.
Building starts here.
Going to Bostic, North Carolina, clear and cold this morning. DeVern Upton, how you doing, ma'am?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Doing fine. Just trying to stay warm. That's it.
That's exactly right. We have a temperature of 29 degrees here in Bostic. Fire department had no call, but there will be some of the volunteer firefighters at the department day doing different things. Bostic Lincoln Center there at the railroad tracks is open from 10 to 1 today. Whistle Stop Bakery right above the railroad tracks. Stop in and get your bakery items for the weekend. And our bee supply store is located there on Depot Street. If you need any bee supply items, go there and check it out. And hope everyone has a wonderful and safe weekend.
Okay, ma'am. You have a safe weekend now.
Same to you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
The future depends on teachers who are reinventing the classroom and starting their students on journeys that will change the course of history. Shape the future. Teach. Learn more and receive free support at teach.org.
Think you're dealing with drug poisoning, chemical poisoning, food poisoning? Call the Poison Helpline first for fast, free advice from medical professionals. Call 1-800-222-1222 anytime, anywhere. Save the number, save a life. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
Going to Sunshine Cherry Mountain District now, Miss Sue Price. How are you, ma'am?
Good morning, Tom. I'm doing good. Hope you are.
Oh, I am.
Yeah. On this cold morning.
Yeah.
Feels like winter out there this morning.
Yeah, it feels like February, doesn't it?
Well, we're doing okay. Let's see. I didn't have any calls from the fire department, so it's been quiet, and that's a good thing. Don't have any birthdays on Decker's Creek's calendar. On my personal calendar, I've got Zeke Brandel, and he is on Fairview's calendar for today, so Zeke's going to have a good birthday, and we hope anybody's having a birthday or anniversary will have a real good day on their special day and enjoy it. I didn't have anything for tomorrow on either of my calendars, so not a lot celebrating, but we hope anybody's having one will have a good day, and don't have any announcements, hadn't had anything come in, so it's just quiet and calm over here looking for a good day and a good weekend. I hope you'll have one, Tom.
Well, same to you, ma'am. Have a safe weekend now.
Thank you.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
This is Gilbert with a reminder. Tax returns are due. If you haven't filed your tax returns yet, give me a call at 828-289-9300, and we're announcing our grand opening of our newest location at 704 Oak Street in Forest City. We now have 3 locations to better serve you: Tryon, Rutherfordton, and our newest location at Forest City. Give me a call at 828-289-9300.
Hey, what's up, y'all? I'm Kelly Clarkson, and as the daughter of a school teacher, I know just how important education is. No matter how old you are or your situation, continuing to learn will enrich your life and help remove barriers you didn't even know were there. So much opportunity, y'all. Whether it's a foreign language, history, or a different way to look at things, take some time each day to learn something new. This message is courtesy of the United States Air Force.
Heading to Shingle Hollow, North Carolina now, and Tina White. How you doing, ma'am?
Doing good this morning. It's a beautiful morning already, but it's a cold one, 26 degrees. The sun is shining here in Shingle Hollow this morning. It's just a pretty sunrise. Shingle Hollow Fire Department was all quiet the past 24 hours with nothing to report. We have birthdays today for Wyman Morgan, Stormy Smith, Shannon Bridges. Hope all 3 of these have a wonderful birthday. Oh, and on Pilgrim Way's calendar, we have Tom Strangwolf. So all these have a happy birthday. For announcements, next Saturday, the 25th, White House Community Clubhouse has their country buffet breakfast from 7 to 10 a.m. $8 for adults, $5 for children. And it's a wonderful breakfast. They have anything you could want, and like I said, all you can eat. So plan on next Saturday morning between 7 and 10 a.m. going out to White House Community Clubhouse. And that's all I have this morning that I know of.
All right. We appreciate it. You have a safe weekend.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Let me brag on Hutchins Pest Control a minute. Don't let the pest bug you when Hutchins Pest Control is as close as a phone call. Honest, dependable, professional, and on-time service may be the reason they keep getting voted best pest control. If you have a pest problem, call this family-run business at 287-5171. Licensed in North and South Carolina and fully insured and bonded. Get a free estimate when you call Hutchins Pest Control and be sure the job is done right. That's Hutchins Pest Control. Call them today at 287-5171 and they'll be right there.
You need an insurance agent you can talk to? Call Insurance Service Associates at 828-245-5301. We want to help you get the best out of your insurance dollar. As a trusted choice independent agent, we shop your coverage with several companies to give you the best value. More companies, better choices, best rate. Come see us at our new office at 245 East Main Street in Forest City or call us at 828-245-5301.
Going to Union Mills now. Brenda Kelly was just talking about the roller coaster weather we've been having over the past few days.
It's been something else, I'll tell you.
Yeah, you got to keep a short sleeve shirt next to the long sleeve shirts and the jackets, don't you?
That's exactly right, and a toboggan and gloves this morning.
Yeah. You need it. If you're going out anywhere early this morning, it's going to be warming up a little bit today, but you're heading out early this morning, grab that jacket.
But we're going to warm up next week, aren't we?
Oh, yeah, I know. That's what I'm talking about, roller coaster. It's supposed to be in the 70s and 80s by midweek.
Oh, my goodness. That's July weather, ain't it?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
We're getting spoiled is what we're doing.
Oh, yeah. But it saves on the heating bill.
That's true.
So that's good.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I hope everybody's having a good super Saturday morning. I've got 22 degrees on the front porch this morning. I don't have any birthdays or anniversaries today or tomorrow, but in ways of announcements, Union Mills Wilderness Race, 5K, 10K, Saturday, February the 25th, 10 a.m., $30 restoration by visiting Racing Toes website or calling 429-5871 by February the 19th in order to receive a T-shirt. Proceeds go to the Union Mills Learning Center for programs offered to the public and the maintenance costs. This is the first race of the Rutherford Outdoor Coalition series. Points will be awarded for both races. Medals for overall first, second, and third places. And so far, that's all I got that I know of that's going on up here. It's just quiet in this little part of the world, and that's how we like it.
Yeah, that's the way it needs to stay, too.
I'm telling you what's the truth. All these shootings that's going on, I just don't understand it, and I think back to what Jim has said through the years. You need to get the hate out of your heart and fill it with love.
I agree.
And it's just awful that people go on these rampages and just kill people. I can't understand it. I just don't. My mind don't comprehend that.
Well, mine don't either. But usually somebody that does something like that is not really thinking clear.
No, they've got
something's wrong.
Yeah, something's wrong somewhere. That's right. I just don't understand it.
They don't think reasonably like a lot of people do, like most people do, majority of people do. And the ones that don't, well, that's your problem.
Yeah, there's a problem somewhere, that's for sure.
I agree.
But I guess you better go to Ellenburg and check on Luther Sweet thing and see if everything's all right down there.
I will do that right away.
And you have a good weekend, Tom.
You too, ma'am.
Okay, catch you later.
Bye-bye.
How was your drive to school?
Let me tell you, I
I had to get my iced coffee first. I just can't seem to put it down. My favorite rapper just announced a tour. My phone was buzzing like crazy. I'm so excited. I had to text all my friends right then to talk about it. Then, someone started calling me and...
Let's try that again.
I turned my phone off right away. I never drive distracted.
Visit StopTextStopWrecks.org. A message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
Vision loss is not something that you feel until it happens.
Most people lose their vision from diseases like macular degeneration and glaucoma, not at birth.
3 million Americans have glaucoma, and half don't even know it.
11 million people in the United States have macular degeneration.
So many eye disorders can be treated if caught early.
Make a plan today to get your eyes checked.
Visit brightfocus.org to learn more.
Heading to that peaceful little hamlet of the county and Ellenboro and Luther Gilligan. How you doing, sir?
Hey, we're doing great. Sit there and drink coffee.
Well, you are doing good. And you got your coffee and maybe a ham biscuit or a sausage biscuit in hand, and life is good, huh?
The life is good. They go together good that way.
Yeah.
And the biscuits are good. But it's quiet there this morning. Not a whole lot happening. Everything's peaceful. Nothing going on. Fire department had one medical call. Other than that, they're quiet. Just to get in. We won't wish happy birthday today. Miss Martha Simpson's having a birthday day. So we hope she has a great day and enjoys her day.